What's going on, everybody? My name is BABYBLUBERRY, and today we're going to be talking about Xdefiant.
Everything we do it big. That's just doing you at kids. Everybody trying to do it like me. But they'll never do it like I did. Everything we do it big. That's just doing you at kids. Everybody trying to do it like me. But they'll never do it like I did.
We already know everybody hates Call of Duty. It's just like a natural thing. When a new Call of Duty comes out, everybody wants to hate on it. That's just how it is. A lot of times when I play Call of Duty, I actually have a great time. But there are a lot of times where I've played Call of Duty and I've seen what people are talking about, why they have hate for the franchise. Now, everybody's been saying Xdefiant is going to solve all your problems. Xdefiant, the Call of Duty killer. Xdefiant is going to be the best game of all time. My opinion, I honestly don't feel like it's the best game. I feel like it's kind of mediocre. Now look, Call of Duty has been perfecting its formula for a long time. So even though people want to hate on it, a lot of times the hate isn't as justified. No matter what people say, Call of Duty is a fun game. That's why we are talking about it. That's why we all play it. That's why this game decided to make a game just like Call of Duty. Like you can't say it's nothing like Call of Duty. This is just like Call of Duty. They literally tried to copy the exact same formula. But the fine tuning that over the years Call of Duty has seen, that the Call of Duty is just perfect, it doesn't have. The game just started out. So there is a lot of problems that it's just mainly with the feel of the game. And those are going to take time to work on. They're going to have to work on this game and make it better, or fine-tune stuff. Like this is not something that's going to happen overnight. This game is going to have to go through years and years of getting better and improving themselves. Xdefiant 2, if they're going to work on that. Xdefiant 3, those are going to be better games. But right now, the game is kind of mediocre, just in my opinion. And I know a lot of people want to hate so hard on the skill-based matchmaking and all these little things that Call of Duty has done, which I can agree with. I can get on the bandwagon with those things. But I'm not about to delete Call of Duty and play Xdefiant from now on. And Xdefiant just solved all my problems. It's perfect. It's the best game ever. No, it's not. Like, it's not even as fun as Call of Duty. I don't have as fun. I don't feel like the movement. I don't feel like the people. I don't feel like my hits register the right way. It's a lot of things about this game that just frustrates me. It's not saying that it's a bad game. The game is good. Like, it's a beautiful looking game, and if you're into that, then that's good. But it's not Call of Duty. If I'm going in this thinking I'm just playing Call of Duty, now I want to play something else. Like, this game just doesn't solve that niche for me. I don't feel it's fulfilled. Like, when I get a kill on this game, I don't feel like fulfilled. It's not as satisfying to get a kill on this game as it is on Call of Duty. Maybe it's with the sound when you kill somebody, or just the way it looks, or just the feel, the rumble on the controller when you hit somebody. It's just not working on Xdefiant. And I just don't feel the same way when I get kills and stuff like that as I do on Call of Duty. This is not a new issue. People have been wanting something to overthrow Call of Duty for a long time. But remember back in the day when we were all in the Battlefield and everybody was saying Battlefield is the Call of Duty killer and it's way better. And look, over the years, they've been fighting for a long time. And I think it's safe to say now that Call of Duty beat Battlefield. Like, Call of Duty has beaten Battlefield. And that took a long time. And I feel like Battlefield was more unique and had better graphics than Xdefiant, to be honest with you. But Battlefield is still not holding up to Call of Duty, and people are tired of it. They're realizing that it is not Call of Duty, and it shouldn't have been competing with Call of Duty in the first place. But at the time, we just needed something to overthrow Call of Duty because we were mad at Call of Duty. That's how it is. Somebody brings up a topic and then people get upset with it. Then they're mad at Call of Duty, so now they don't want to play it no more. But it's a fun game. They're still going back to it because it's really fun. Instead of saying that the game is fun, they're so mad, caught up on skill-based matchmaking. I can't stand this game because of skill-based matchmaking. When they're not realizing that the game is actually really, really fun. It's a really, really good game. The campaign and stuff like that was horrible. It was trash. And they here and there they do little scummy stuff. But they've been working hard to like please us and just satisfy their consumer base. Especially on this one. I feel like they've been listening to the fans a lot more than they do in the past. And I think they've done a great job of trying to bring this game up from the ashes because it was really horrible at the beginning. And Xdefiant, I don't think they could just step in and just take over the glory. I mean, for a hot minute, it's going to be like everybody's talking about Xdefiant because, you know, that's the hot topic. That's what everybody wants to talk about. But I do not think that Xdefiant will withstand the test of time. And then the people that made Xdefiant know what they were doing. They were just trying to cash in. They see Call of Duty. Everybody wants to make all the game industries want a Call of Duty, and they want the way the Call of Duty is making money, because I'm sure Call of Duty is making a ton of money off bundles. They sold one game and now they can just do different seasons and bundles and battle passes and all this extra stuff that they're trying to add into the mix, and they're making so much money off of that, just like Fortnite. And I feel like most games, that's why these companies are shutting down, because they want a game like that. And it sucks because the Division Heartland was canceled and they said more people working on Xdefiant. That's ridiculous because this game is not that good. Division was probably been better choice for them to work on a Division style game and do something. Don't battle with Call of Duty. People can say this all they want, but it's not a good idea to battle with Call of Duty because Call of Duty is established and they've been working on themselves. Work on what you're good at. Don't cancel the Division. That would have been that game would have been something different. That after I would have played Call of Duty, I would have wanted to jump into the Division. It could have changed your perception on the game. Why would you go with something that you're new to making? You make a game that's already been established for years, and you're brand new to making this game. So you just want to make it Xdefiant. It's kind of crazy, but they really want to just cash in on the battle pass money and all the little cosmetics and stuff, and they just want to make tons of money off of that, which they're not going to do. And this is going to be bad for the longevity of the company. They've canceled the Division, and now they're all hands on deck on Xdefiant. And look at Battlefield. Like, just look at Battlefield. It's not a good idea. No matter what people are saying, all the, what popular opinion is, Call of Duty is the king of the online first-person shooters. It's just going to be that way, whether you like it or not. That's just how it is. And I just hate that they're putting their company in this jeopardy to try to build a Call of Duty style game to rack in on money. Because that's what they're doing. They just want Call of Duty style money. They haven't worked on this game for 10 years and been like, this is just a passion of ours. We've been wanting to make this game forever. No, they were seeing Call of Duty is making too much money. You need to make a Call of Duty. So they worked on that. I mean, the Rainbow Six Siege was way better. It had a way better format. So why not focus more on that? Because that was doing pretty successful. It was doing pretty well. It wasn't your job to jump in and try to make a Call of Duty game. I just don't feel like this game will last. Another few things that I don't like about this game, I really don't like games where you have to pick a certain person and they're based on a different class. Like, oh, if you want that person, you have to be part of that class and use like the medic and you have to use the healer and all this kinds of stuff. I don't like those type of games. I like to have that one person and I get to customize my person the way I like it. I don't like, oh, if I want to play with this guy, I want to play with this brute dude. Only way I can play with him is being a brute. I can't use the shield with him because that's not part of his class. I think those games are just so boring. I just don't like the customization with those games because I can't be whatever I want with the character that I want. I like to customize my character. Since we're not ever going to get customized characters because they want to sell so bad, they want to sell these skins. That's how they make their money. They won't let us customize our own character. I think that the class-based system is just so outdated and it's whack and it just needs to be thrown out. And I don't know who thinks that that's a good idea. It's really, really annoying. Overwatch could do it, but I don't think everybody needs to be doing this. I don't like the class-based system. Also, I don't like that they launched this game with no team deathmatch. If you're going to be like Call of Duty, then what blew Call of Duty up is Team Deathmatch. But of course, everybody was hating on Team Deathmatch, so they push other modes more than Team Deathmatch. I'm telling you, whatever is good, people are gonna hate on it. So if it's getting a lot of hate, that means it's really good, and it's genuine hate. Like people are like buzzing, talking about it nonstop. Because the ones that they really hate, like, are people talking about Battlefield? No, they're not talking about Battlefield because they really genuinely hate that game. So, so it's not getting talked about. But if they genuinely hated Call of Duty, you wouldn't hear about Call of Duty. It would be gone. It would be where Battlefield is right now. But Call of Duty is doing good, so that's why people are talking about it, whether it's hateful or not. But yeah, I'm going to stop ranting so much about this game. If you do like Xdefiant, I don't want to stop you from playing it. I want you to enjoy your experience. And if that's the game that you like, stick with it. But I'm just talking based on just what I've seen happen and what I feel like is going to happen in the future. I don't feel like Xdefiant will make it that long. But that's pretty much my opinion. Let me know what you think down below. My name is BABYBLUBERRY, and I'm out.